Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 14 The Show. And we've got some more Nolan Ryan Road to the Show coming your way right here. So I'm finally back. Had, of course, a pretty big week as I was getting prepared for a job interview that I had on Tuesday, which I think went really, really well. Like I walked out of there feeling pretty good about stuff. You guys know that I felt pretty good about interviews that I've had before that haven't panned out with certain things. So, we'll of course have to wait and see, but I am cautiously optimistic about all of this. I mean, it's really, really cool because it would be me going into, kind of more along lines of what I've always wanted to do career-wise, something with tech, and things like that. So, I mean, it would be really, really great. So I'll kind of keep you guys posted on that, but if I were to get it, it means I would work like an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday type of job, which is nice because for the last, I want to say like 6-7 years, I've always worked at night. So right now I'm working like 2 to 11, 2 in the afternoon to 11 at night. And so what really gives me time to be able to do these videos is the fact that nobody's awake. I usually stay up till like 6 o'clock in the morning doing these videos, whether it be playing them, editing them, recording the audio for them. And so since I'm feeling really, really good about this and, just like the way the interview went, like I feel this might end up working out. So, with me working during the day when everybody else is awake, it really means I'm going to have to make a lot of changes to the channel. So, I don't know, and I kind of want to start getting prepared for some stuff that might take place with that too, because you guys know I'm a dad, so Hiram's about ready to turn 17 months, you guys. It's pretty crazy. And we've got another one on the way too, which we expect to have towards the middle of December. So with me working during the days, I'm going to be able to spend a lot more time with my family than I get right now. I probably could go ahead and sleep earlier, wake up earlier and stuff like that, but, I kind of do enjoy the alone time and being able to do stuff like this. But in reality, I know I'm not going to be able to work a day job and be able to do the channel like I have been able to do before. So, I'm not saying I'm quitting or anything like that. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. But what it means is obviously I'm not going to be able to do as many series, post as many videos, and things like that. So I kind of wanted to lay out the expectations of what I have for the channel down the road. I'm always going to go ahead and I'm going to stick with baseball. Like, I will go ahead and I will stop doing everything else except baseball, is what it may come down to. But here's my plans for the next little bit. So, while I do plan on getting UFC, I really wanted to get it because I think it'd be kind of cool to play it. I've never, I played wrestling and stuff before as far as video games go, and boxing. Heck, one of the first videos I did was a fight night video. But I think UFC will be kind of cool to do just because it's something very, very different for me. And I'm kind of at the stage right now with video games and stuff where I want to do stuff that's new, which I'll kind of talk a little bit more about that when I get to the Jackie Robinson video. Because in the Jackie Robinson video, I'm going to talk about E3 and stuff like that I have found so far. But so I'll be playing that. NASCAR, that was actually really, really cool that people have gone ahead and really supported me in making those videos. Just blew me away. Total surprise that people wanted me to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But, I don't know. I'm kind of worried to say this because I'm going to get a lot of backlash for it. But as soon as I finish up the Fievel pin series, that's going to be it with NCAA for me. I don't plan on playing football anymore, period, on the channel for a couple reasons. So, yeah, I just know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for saying that. So, NCAA, NCAA was honestly my favorite football game of the two, between, NCAA and Madden. And the fact that they're not making NCAA anymore because of Sam Keller, that jerk, and a whole bunch of, other people. Well, I mean, it's not directly them, but anyway. I'm just not happy that those lawsuits kind of spawned it. But since we're not going to be seeing NCAA for, quite a long time, it is something that is not as in demand to be able to watch. Yes, I understand people like watching Fievel pin, and I understand people like watching Teddy Crocker. But for the amount of time that I spend going ahead and doing those videos, and with the amount of views that I get, it's frankly not worth the time. And Fievel pin, that series is a ton of fun. Like, I do enjoy playing it and everything. With Teddy Crocker, it's not fun. I've been very, very disappointed with Madden over the last couple of years, but once I made the switch to the PS4 and I saw how it was there, that was kind of like the last straw for me. Like, it's seriously not any fun at all for me to play. Like, even if it's like the full, like a full game where I'm both offense and defense, I just don't enjoy it. So, I think to some degree that kind of comes off in the videos that I do when I play, especially the Teddy Crocker ones. Like, I've noticed the last couple ones, I've been kind of, either going on a rant, just talking about how I don't like it and stuff like that. And I mean, that's not me. That's not how I kind of want to be seen on YouTube. So, one, for the fact that it takes a lot of time to edit those videos, the way that I've kind of done it in the past. And the fact that they're honestly not that fun for me to go ahead and do. Like, that's why I'm not going to be doing football anymore on the channel once I'm done with Fievel pins. So there'll probably just be a couple more episodes of Fievel pin since we're really close to the end of that season. But we're just going to go ahead and say he went into the draft and just call it as that. With Teddy, since we just started the regular season, I don't mind dropping it right there. I would rather take the time to go ahead and invest in other games that, one, are a lot easier for me to go ahead and edit, that are more fun for me to play, and things like that. Like, no joke, it usually takes me about like an hour and a half to edit just one of those games. And if I'm only getting a couple hundred views off of it, like I said, not worth the time. And believe me when I say it's not about dollars and cents. Like, I don't do this for money. Well, I mean, yes, I earn money, but the whole motivation for doing this has never been around money. I was doing this long before I was getting money. I'm not making enough really to do anything, too fancy. But yeah, so the biggest thing out of this, no more football. One thing, too, that I'm also going to do is once I'm done with the ARMA series, that's going to be it as far as, like, shooters and stuff go. Kind of for the same reason. Like, it takes a while to play, yes. And honestly, like, those type of games are really fun for me to play because it is a break from what I traditionally do. Like, me as a YouTuber, my enjoyment for video games has kind of decreased because to some degree I feel like every single game that I play is, well, I hope this makes sense, but every single game that I play is going to be critiqued or it's going to be used for something else other than my enjoyment. Like, when I went through and I played Watch Dogs, like, I was just like I played through it, I was like, oh man, that was a pretty good campaign. I really enjoyed that. And I was like, oh, now I have to edit it and play it. And, like, my overall satisfaction for the game, kind of was in the tank for a while. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to play that game for me. So, like, shooters and everything, you could watch those everywhere else. Like, gameplay videos and stuff. Like, I'm still going to do The Walking Dead because that, I think, is really, really cool. Like, that game I like playing. And, honestly, it's not that hard for me to, edit or anything like that. So we're probably not going to be seeing any more shooters for the channel either. And that's another thing I'll kind of talk about a little bit in the Jackie Robinson series too. When it comes down to, what we're going to be seeing, like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pick up NHL. Because that was really fun for me to be able to play last year or a couple of years ago. But I'm only going to be doing, a my player type of thing. So I think that's what it's going to come down to with just all the games that I play. It's going to be like a my player type of thing, except when it comes to baseball. Like, I'm still going to do a franchise and things like that because honestly, that's something I probably enjoy more than anything else. But if I can cut out football, that saves a lot of time for me to be able to edit videos down, for me to go ahead and post them. It'll allow me to be able to post more regularly. Same thing with me and like shooters and like non-sports games. But I'm always going to remain true to baseball. I know that's what you guys come for on this channel more than anything else. And that's kind of what I've stood out for. Originally, I mean, I wanted to do a lot of sports and everything, but a lot has changed in the way that I make videos and stuff. Like, when I had my PVR, like the first one, it was so easy to be able to edit things. You know, just the way that my computer handled them, the way that the files were rendered on the computer. It was really, really quick, really, really easy. And a lot of the technical problems that I've had was when I made the switch to the HD PVR 2. Because a lot of the videos that I make, I have to fix. And the only way that I've been able to find to be able to get videos that are, you know, kind of to the same, you know, quality as far as like, you know, lack of file corruption and stuff like that, has been actually screen capturing when I've got the game going in full view. So now that I've got that down a little bit, yeah, that's going to sacrifice a little bit with quality and frame rate, but it's going to make it a lot faster for me to do it too. So, I mean, I really do think things are going to get better, but I understand with the changes that are going to be happening down the road, there's probably going to be some more videos like this where I go ahead and say, you know what, I do have to end this series. You know, like I do plan, of course, on getting NBA 2K when it comes out because that game is honestly a ton of fun for me. But, I mean, it might be something where we just see a couple videos a day. If I get the new job, it might be like a video a day, or something like that, you know, or maybe it's like, you know, alternate back and forth between, you know, baseball stuff. So, I did want to let you guys know what's going on. You guys know that, you know, this is as much your channel as it is mine, but there are limitations to what I can do. Believe me when I say that YouTube is important for me. I mean, it really does give me a, you know, good feeling. A lot of the times I feel like I'm doing something really cool, unique, and, you know, being able to reach an audience I never would be able to reach any other way. But as important as this is to me, my family's going to come first. I mean, I'm not going to come home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, just come straight downstairs and start playing video games till 11 o'clock at night and, you know, not be around my family. In fact, I'm probably going to really enjoy the fact that I'm going to be able to spend more time with my family, actually be able to do stuff when I come home from work, and kind of live more of a somewhat normal life as far as that goes. But I know this isn't happening for a while. So, I mean, I'm going to take what I have, just kind of make things a little bit more efficient. Because if I can kind of get this down, I mean, who knows? I may be able to, you know, kind of get it so that way I don't have to cut as much down the road. But I know also, too, that this is, of course, news not too many people want to hear. I know that there have been some loyal fans of Teddy Crocker, of Fievel pin and stuff like that. But honestly, the smart thing for me and for the channel is just to go ahead and end those now. So I may do just one more video of each, or of Teddy Crocker in the future. You know, like maybe the next time I post and things like that. Just kind of giving a final farewell because I know not everybody's going to watch this. But yeah, again, just wanted to let you guys know where I'm coming from. I just want to stick to stuff that's going to be easier for me to edit and honestly is going to be fun for me to play. So I hope you guys can understand that. But anyway, this has been actually a pretty good game for Nolan Ryan. I kind of feel bad that this is the video that I ended up posting in the scenes behind this because this ends up being the first win I get in AAA. And honestly, it could have been a complete game if it wasn't for me being utterly betrayed by my second baseman who decided to throw an error even though he was just standing there and had an easy throw he could make. But, hey, it's the first one. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm sure the comment section is going to blow up with, you know, how dare you not play that anymore and things like that. But anyway, like I said, more changes maybe come down the road. We're going to play it by ear. I'll, of course, need you guys' feedback. But thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. More Nolan Ryan to come later on, so don't worry about that. Like I said, baseball's not going anywhere. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I hope you have a good one.